fine with
Why,
me.
did somebody say something?
As you know, we have a nice transducer hole in here to hold your transducer, but we also know you get a lot of cable. Well, I've worked out if you tape it together with some ties, I'd use thick ones so you don't cut the cord itself on both sides until you got the length outside that you need. You can fit this all in here together. So it goes in, you've got to fiddle around with it a bit and pull it around. Get that one underneath, get them down. Now, I find that it's easier to leave them bits out to start with. Get one side in, pull this side right down so you've got a bit sticking up at the end there and you can get that transducer down. Then stick your screws in to screw your transducer down. Okay, I'll get this screwed down. That's that side. That's that side. Right, get it right up the back as far as you can. See, that's in there nicely. Right, screw her down nice and tight. Remember, tight enough is good enough. Don't over tighten them and strip anything. Then comes the working of this cord. So you need to work it in there. Get it underneath. It'll go in underneath there. Push it down. Careful not to break anything, of course. This one will fold across and down there. Get this up here a bit further. And there it goes down. Work it around. Oops, there's my plate gone. There we go, it's going down now, getting it underneath. Right, there it goes. It's all underneath it now. And there it is, all in there, out of the way. So you've got nothing there. Just grab me cover. There your cover sits nice and flush. Put your screws back in. I measured the underneath how much of the transducer cable I wanted out. I've read the instructions on the transducer and everything like that, and it doesn't say anything about keeping it away from its own cable. It just says to keep it away from your electrical cables, which I expect is for when you've got it in a boat and it has the motor and, you know, extra batteries, all that sort of stuff. So tighten that up, nice and tight. Again, not too tight. And there you have it, transducer's fitted. Well, that's that part of it done. So we've got the transducer fitted. We've got just the right amount of cable underneath. And next up, I suppose, is we'll put the actual sounder on. As you can see here, I used the part that came with the sounder for if you put it on the transom of your boat. Just protects the cord there a little bit. Use the 2 screws and clips to put it on there, and left just enough cable to go here. I'll get a couple more of them clips and clip that up. Once I'm done, I need to buy them. It only came with 2. Continuing on with the battery box fit out and for the sounder, we fitted the transducer. That's all fitted now. I just got a container, put the wire through, siliconed it up inside and out. That's going to go through here. I measured it out first to make sure I've got the right amount. I attached some Velcro to the box. It's going to fit onto these parts. I've cut it to shape, marked where it needs to be. So let's stick that down. So I'll be able to take the box out because it's Velcroed in. I've got it right where I want it to go here. So put down there. Now that box can be pulled in and out with Velcro when I need to. If I need to take it out, shouldn't need to take it out though. That's where I want it. The battery goes in here. wires to connect on there. I used the piggyback ones. I'm thinking I might just connect another couple of wires to a USB port and leave it in there in case I have to charge my phone or anything like that. I'm not going to connect it up at the moment, but there's enough room in there for that. So lid goes on there. Right, there's the battery box all sealed in there. As I say, it's on Velcro, so it's not going anywhere. I'm actually going to build a cover that comes over this, just a canvas cover, so that it'll be covered over. Okay, so the wires will go along here. So that's the battery box and the battery connected. Now let's get the sounder fitted. I've decided where I'm going to put it. We'll go to that next. Okay, this is where I've decided to mount my sounder. I sat in there, held the sounder, I tried it here, tried it there, and that's where I do. I didn't want to put it on the rail, I wanted to fit it straight here. The rail was too far away for me. Got 4 stainless steel self-tappers. If the self-tappers don't seem strong enough, I have got bolts and I'll bolt it. Now, you can use a drill to start them off, but I wouldn't use a drill all the way down because you'll strip them. So just start it off with a drill, get it where you want it, line them up. Anyway, I'll get this fitted. I won't put you through me watching me screw them down. I'll show you the first one. Just screw it in a bit and then do it up the rest of the way with a screwdriver so you don't strip them. So that's in nice and tight now. You don't want to over tighten them, just screw it down. And so you can start off with the drill to get them in a bit, but then just tighten it. Tight enough is good enough. You've got 4 screws in there holding it. Look, I can't really move that. So I'll just fit the rest of them and then we'll get back to it. Right, I've got the 4 screws in. I'll just tighten them off by hand now. The rest of them, rest of the way. And I say you can feel it lock up tight, so I don't expect it to go anywhere with these. There we go. So that's that on nice and tight there now. Now let's get the sounder and put on and see what it looks like. Just out of interest, this Garmin Striker Pro, the round just the same as his, the 2.5-inch round ram mount, fits on with 3 bolts perfect. So you don't have to make a plate or anything like that. All fits on lovely. Tighten her up. And there we go, sounder's fitted. Got all our cables here to go into it. Check the lengths are right. There you go, you got all the power cables there and everything, so everything's right there. Got the right lengths. Okay, that's the sounder fitted. Okay, as you can see, I've just P-clamped the cables in, and there she is all set up. So that's the sounder completely set up. As you can see by these photos, which I'm sorry for the quality of them, but I had my flash on when I took it, the sounder works perfect. The cables didn't have any interference or anything, and everything works beautiful. So that's how to fit the sounder to the Kayaks to Fish Next Gen 11. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.